Exodus 22:14 through 15 says, "If a man borrows anything from his neighbor and is injured or dies while his owner is not with it, he shall make full restitution. If the owner is with it, he shall not make restitution. If it's hired, it came for hire." If you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Exodus 21:12 through 22:31, and I encourage you to read that passage. Now, I'd like to talk today about moral responsibility. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about liability. I'm talking about what we are to morally be responsible for in our actions or lack of actions. That which is not ours should be treated in an honorable way. In other words, we don't mess with it. We don't touch it. We don't steal it. And we don't deal dishonorably with its owner. I know that we know these things, but when it comes to the bigger stuff, but what do we do with the smaller things? It's really easy to make copies on the business copy for personal use. As long as we don't do 500 pages or so, it's easy for us to make those copies. We don't consider that stealing. We consider it a part of our contract that says it's okay to do that. We slip pens that we get at work into our pockets, and then we forget when we take them home. We don't ever bring them back because they're just pens. They're not expensive. And the list goes on. We still consider ourselves honest and moral, but are we? That which is not ours is not ours. We don't have any right to it. We shouldn't take it. If it's given to us to use at work, it may not be given to us to use at home. I know this sounds a little bit picky, but we have a witness to maintain. If we don't maintain it, aren't we putting Christ to shame? That is why we should look at our daily actions and be in repentance for them. We should do things, if we do things inadvertently and we need to reconcile ourselves to God through repentance, people are looking at us. And if we're loose with what we do with the small stuff, there's a chance that we will be loose with the big stuff too. The law was given to us so that we might recognize right and wrong. Christ's law is written in our hearts. We should recognize these laws without even thinking about it.